Well, I'm Kenny Lowry, and today we're going to take a look at what we're going to call the Blue Ridge 3-stack patio and deck fountain. Now, this would be a great option if you don't want to bury your basin into the ground, or you have a spot where you can't bury the basin in the ground, or you just want to be able to take this with you if you're in an area where maybe you're only going to live there a couple of years and you don't want to dig that basin in the ground. This is quick and easy setup. I set this up here myself. It probably took me 10 minutes. It didn't take me long. Of course, I have everything here to do it, and that's the advantage of buying the kit too. You have everything that you need to set it up. And we also are there if you need to have a question about it while you're installing it or things like that. That's what we're here for. We've been doing this. I've been doing this for over 26 years. Now, this is a great option here for that, like I said, the patio deck. We're out in the garden as well. You can put this out in the garden. The reservoir or your water capacity is down there in that bottom bowl. Now, that is a bowl in that boulder down there, and I'll show you that up close. This is 3 different rocks here. We have a Sierra Series rock, and then we have 2 Spruce Series rocks, and we've combined them in here to create this. There's a little bit of a bowl in this too, in that second rock right there. You see the water bubbles up here, flows down into that little bit of a bowl there, collects, and then overflows into that. Now, we have this set up with an inline pump. The main difference is that it's not a submersible pump, so the pump's not in the water there. The pump is actually outside of the unit, so it would be back here. I actually have it under this rock here, but you could put it anywhere you want. You could hide it up underneath the rock if you want. I don't really like to do that. I like to have the pump accessible. I want to be able to get to it easy, and I don't want to have to move a rock or something like that to get to it. So you can hide it with rocks or whatever you want to do, greenery, whatever you want to do. Put it on the outside here where you can get to it easily. Now, not that you really should have to a lot, but if you ever have to clean, like a submersible pump, you have to clean the intake on the fountain. This right here, the return, we'll call it. This is the outflow. This is the return. The return is down here. We have a sponge filter in that. I'll see if I can show you that. We have that there stuck into the hole. We don't want debris to get into the pump, so we'd rather get it stuck on this sponge filter. It's easy to take out, clean out, turn your pump off when you're doing that so debris doesn't end up in there. But it's just simply, the fountain's going to come with that, and it's going to have that little, basically a sponge filter to stick down in there to catch any debris so it doesn't get into your pump. That way you don't have to take your pump apart and clean it. So that's a big advantage to have that right there. It's got a really nice sound to it. Be great on like a deck or patio, somewhere you're sitting close, so you can hear it a little better. I'll see if I can get this mic off and see if that can get you to hear it. So there's 3 places you're going to get sound there. Obviously, water pouring into those 2 bowls, and then where it emits out here at the top, you'll get sound there as well. Now remember, these are GFRC boulders, stands for glass fiber reinforced concrete. Has the look, the feel, and texture of real rock, at about the 1/5 the weight. We basically take a real rock and make a mold of it, and we do a proprietary finish on it. Now, when setting this up, this is a level surface. I've got that just setting right there. Didn't shim it or anything like that. This second rock right here is setting. I have a support rock here in the back, and I will show you that. That's going to come with it, and you'll see that I have a shim there under that support rock. Also, this top rock here is shimmed. What we're doing is we want the water to flow where we want it to. We don't want it to flow out here somewhere where it would not end up back into that bowl. So we're going to shim that so that water is going to flow and not lose any water. So that's something you'll do on your end when you're setting it up. Shim it however you need to. Just make sure you're not losing water when you do that. So I will show you these shims here in the back and show you how we have it shimmed here. And you also have flow control on your pump. If it's too strong a pump, you can turn it down and reduce that water to where you're not having any water loss. Right now, I'll grab the camera. We'll take a close-up look at it. It looks exactly like the mother rocks. You really can't tell them apart. When we have had the mother rock sitting around, sometimes I kind of forget and think it's one of ours that we've created, but it's the mother rock. Anyway, I'll get here close to the pool. You can see the pool in that, I think. And you see a little bit of a pool in that second one. And you can see it has all the texture and everything that the mother rock has. It's really rough texture. Hopefully you can see that. And I'll get around here to the back. Now, back here you're going to see that support rock, which is down there on the bottom. That's supporting that second level, or that second rock there. And then the top rock, you'll see a shim under that, and you'll see a shim down on that support rock between that and the second rock as well. Back here is where the hose is coming out. Now, like I said, you can disguise that however you want to. We've just got it set up here so that we can easily assess the pump, and actually just set it up here really quick, so we're not trying to hide that. We do like to show how it does hook up. If I were setting it up permanently, I would disguise all that so that you didn't see it. You see it is attractive all the way around. As always, you have any questions about any of our products, you can reach us at our toll-free number there on the website. Also, our email is over there as well. If you want a quote for one of our products, just send us the item you're interested in along with your ship to address, and we'll be glad to send you that quote. It has a couple of different freight options on it and other options like lighting, things like that.